We slam like Macho Man, shook the whole project.
Yeah, man, come on.
Shoot, 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 shoot. Yo, I done 50s. We slam like Macho Man, shook the whole project. Blood, summer, sand.
What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, the Serpent Tongue. You're tuned in to the Devil's Advocate podcast, and I've got a very special guest.
I'm good, man. I appreciate you, Corbin, for real. You be showing a lot of love, man, for real. So I'm glad we can make this shit happen.
It's my pleasure because you're one of the best producers out at the moment. So I wanted to dig your brain about your discography last year, and yeah, just talk about it.
Let's do it, bro.
Right.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're all good. So I want to start with Blue Magic because that was the first album I ever heard of you. I messaged you directly because I didn't know you were. So I was like, oh, who's the producer? Who's the MC? And then you gave me the rundown. And yeah, so let's start with that. How did you link up with Kill the Artist and Blue Hill?
All right. So basically, I looked up with Kill and Bill. I knew Kill for like 2 years prior to us even making music with each other. He had pulled up to this camp I got called Genius Camp, and he pulled up, and I knew he was super talented from there. You know what I'm saying? From then, and then there was a interview platform in Boston called Museum TV that my boy Noble he had, and Kill, and then they shouted me out when Kill was on there, and I've always thought Kill was super creative. He's very dope, bro. Kill is very, very dope. You know what I'm saying? So and then I met Blue Hill Bill like I wanna say towards the end of 2024. Like I wanna say like September. I wanna say September of 2024. Or maybe even before that, I ain't gonna lie. I lied. It had to be like summer 2024. It had to be like June. I started hearing about because I started hearing about Billy Escobar. But really what made me really tap all the way the fuck in was that album Beast.
Yeah.
When I heard their album Beast, I literally now I exactly remember. I was at fucking Bank of America in Randolph, and I heard Beast. I put Beast on for the first fucking time. And I remember when that fucking beat hit, that first fucking joint hit me, bro. Yo, I was like, nah, these niggas are fucking crazy. Like, just the cover art, the concept, the samples, the raps, the fucking execution. The shit was fucking like masterful. Like I'd never seen no shit like that. Aside from like me, you feel me? Not even to my own horn, but like my production value when it comes into like beyond just the, you know what I'm saying? Beyond just the fact that it's great art, the way that it's packaged and the way that it's like tied together. Like Beast was like really sold me in terms of like, yo, if we put our brains together, you know, on a project, it will really. I feel like this will be crazy. You know, so right when I heard Beats, that's literally what I said. I literally put them in the group chat when I heard that intro. I played the intro. I got all the way down to Ace Boon Coon. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Ace Boon Coon is like, it's in the first quarter of the project, I want to say. Like, probably like track 5 or some shit like that. I could be wrong. But, yo, by the time I didn't even finish the album, by the time I got to Ace Boon Coon, I put them in the group chat on Instagram. I was like, yo, we need a link. And, by I want to say October. No. It's October we linked up. September, October we linked up.
No, that was a hectic project because the only Blue Hill album I'd heard up until that point was Birds or Beards, whatever that album's called, with the 3 birds.
The Birds.
Yeah. So I heard that album. It was good, but I wasn't like fully sold on Blue Hill yet. I liked it, but I wasn't blown away from other stuff on that album. And then I saw him with you and Kill. I'm like, all right, let's give this a try. So let's listen to this. I'm like, this is fucking sick. And that's when I fell in love with Blue Hill, you, and Kill.
Yeah, hell yeah. Nah, Birds, and that's another, Birds is another masterful curation. You know what I'm saying? Like, those dudes are amazing curators. And I think that's what made Blue Magic what it was. Like, and we just all got that touch.
Yeah. Nah, so
You know
yeah,
what
so
I'm
with
saying? Like,
so Blue Magic comes
okay,
out, and
okay,
then
okay.
of course you have the Angels with Filthy Souls, the sequel, which came out not too long after the first one. How did that come about?
Shit. Yo, we just fucking worked, bro. We just like, yo, cook up. Cooked
Yeah,
up. Vino pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Like our sessions is like all of our sessions are the same. Essentially, like we just pull up. If there's a mood, then we're going off the mood. You know, Angels for Filthy Souls, like specifically, kill like like if Angel for Filthy Souls was a car, like Bill was definitely driving. You know what I'm saying? And Kill was, you feel what I'm saying, in the front seat too. And like I kind of was in the back seat. I really, you know what I'm saying? Whereas like Blue Magic, I would say Blue Magic was like, in terms of like the packaging part of it, I would say like I was more so in the front seat, you know? So like you said it in your interview, like Angel 50 Souls is kind of like the big brother of Blue Magic. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It's all within the same universe. And, you know, like, and it's funny that you say that because Angels with 50 Souls is literally like my older brother's guiding, you know what I'm saying? Guiding guiding the train.
yeah,
Like, yo, we're looking for we're executing that like a Christmas like feel, but but the way that it came out, it's almost like a nightmare. Like if Halloween and Christmas had a child, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
No,
But yeah, like yeah, it came about really like Kill Bill and Davino pulled up.
mhm,
I was making beats. Bill's like, yo, like Bill's like, yo, I need like filthy,
yeah,
you know, like in terms of the sound. So shit, I was like, fuck it, filthy, you know what I'm saying? Dark beats, made some dark beats, heavy ass drums on some joints, lot of wobble, lot of like real like, you know what I'm saying, distorted shit. Like you like, what the fuck is this? Like filthy, like, damn, like what the fuck, my nigga? Like,
yeah. Nah,
yeah.
see, I've had a lot of people reach out to me after that review and ask me, is the album really worth the money they offer? I'm like, definitely, bro. Like, this album's so dope. And I've told so many people, I'm like, trust me, it might be a lot to you, but if you buy it, like, you won't regret it. And I don't know if
Yeah,
you bought it or not,
you
but I'm
don't
telling
regret it,
people.
bro. Nah, you're
Like,
right. You're real for that, man. You're real for that. And I appreciate everybody that has bought the album. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, honestly, like, you know, for that price point, that's a steal. Like, it's a steal. Like, a lot of people don't understand. Like, being, like, seeing, like, I don't, like, owning a piece of that album early on before it's about to be what it's about to be. Like you see how Blue Magic is already aging. You know what I'm saying? This is just me being objective. Like, everything that has, like, everything tangible that has come from Blue Magic. Like I got this right here. I got
yeah,
this logo right here.
yeah.
Nobody even seen these yet. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? Like shit like shit like that is shit like that is like it's like Amazon when people bought stock in Amazon before it really popped off. That's how I view
yeah,
it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like I feel like owning a piece of that like I don't look at it as just like you're purchasing a piece of art that's gonna appreciate. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just the price thing is, you know, and that, you know how it be. The price thing is always like everybody always got the opinion on what costs too much, but at the end of the day, it's like perspective. You know, it's like what would you people spend $100 on weed? Shit, I spend $100 on weed. I'm gonna spend $60 on a good ass album.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Now, see. the only issue, and that's the thing. Normally, I'll buy whatever, but normally, like I'll talk to a lot of my fellow Australian hip hop fans, and for us, $60 US is like almost double. Well, not really, but it's a bit more than America. Like its conversion, it's a bit more. It's not just 60 US for us. It's like 80, 90, give or take.
Yeah.
For us, so it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, for us it's a bit more pricey, but
Yeah,
for
that is
60,
pricey. That is pricey.
yeah,
Yeah, that is definitely pricey. It's pricey, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I understand. Like, you feel me? $100, $100 on a project that you really, really want. It's like, damn, but yo, bro, like, think about it. Think about how easy it is to access music nowadays. People
yeah,
have access on Apple Music for $10.99 a month. Like it makes people not even want to walk into the store and buy the shit. Like, it's like imagine seeing 100 of your favorite shit that you're in part of the niche community of in Walmart. I think about how that would make you feel if you just see like 100. Imagine if you know what I'm saying? Like you'd be
yeah,
like, oh shit, everybody, this is just here for everybody. Like that's not my shit, man. Like my shit ain't in the clearance section, bro. You feel me? My shit is very much like there's only 14 pieces of this shit, you know, and then this
yeah,
is gonna go up, and then the price is gonna go up.
yeah,
So yeah, man. But yeah, I do agree. I do agree. You feel me? It can be pricey for some people, but shit, it's the price I'm
yeah.
willing to pay. So
Yeah. No, I was gonna
yeah.
say I think last year, I think I spent around 3,000 on Bandcamp last year, and it's like,
Ooh.
I try my
You're
best.
you G you G. Think about that, yo. You don't you and you may have been the reason why one of the homies was able to, you feel me, just be that much more secure that month on whatever bills he had going on, he or she had going on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the point of this shit. And then it's a reinforcing loop. Like you help me help you type shit.
Yeah.
So I got to do
No.
interviews like this, man. Like interviews like this, it matters, bro, because both people's perspectives, both people like need to know what's going on in this ecosystem. This shit is an economy for real.
Yeah.
And then that speaks to why my shit is priced the way it's priced. Because if my shit's priced at $100, and you know at some point of the year you got to budget that $100 in order to get that album, whether it's digital, physical, and you're gonna value that shit more. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, like I want my shit to be valued. Like I want you to keep my shit in a separate case, keep my shit sealed. You know what I'm saying? Like I want my shit to really like be near and dear to my consumer's heart because this shit's near and dear to me, bro. I take this shit very seriously, bro. So it's like
Yeah.
for me, it don't make sense for me to like as pricey as it may be. For me, it just don't make sense like for it to be cheap or like easily accessible. Like hell no, I just can't do
Yeah.
that. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would rather not make money off music and do something else. And now it's you feel what I'm saying? Have that be my primary source of income. You
Yeah.
know? Because it's like it's not even about the money, bro. It's like you got to be the kind of person with a mindset to budget for $100 for a piece you really like in order to be a fan of me, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I recognize you, and I'm pretty sure I named you in my 2025 yearly awards. Like, you are one of the top producers out there, and so it makes sense why your stuff would be that valuable. You know, I get it. You know, it
Yeah.
makes sense.
Well, appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Like you understood that. You understood that head on. You like I was remember like that was the conversation we had like head on. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, you're a real one. No bullshit, because you've been supporting this entire time.
Yeah, I try my best. Like I'm not rich, but whenever I can, I'm like I throw money at things that I support. Things I care about. It's just
Exactly.
that's how it
Exactly.
is.
Exactly.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
Another album that I reviewed of yours was Untitled 007.
Yes,
How
sir.
did that one come to be?
Shit. The title 7, yo, that's kind of like that's a great question. basically, all right, man. So, so Jay Dilla is like, you know what I'm saying? Like my source material. He's been my source material since I started. He's been kind of like I would say like his work inspires me a lot. I draw a lot of inspiration from his work. I respect his work a lot. So Untitled 7 is basically the seventh rendition of a tape series that is inspired by Jay Dilla's Rough Draft. So when the first time I listened to Dilla's Rough Draft, and just how experimental it was, how it was sequenced, and like just the production I'm hearing on it, it just like, it's just, bro, you can tell he's just being free, like even with the raps, the loops he's choosing, the type of sound he's choosing, like it's not even all hip hop. Like he's looping rock shit, he's looping, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with that. I fuck with that a lot, especially in this shit because it's like, bro, I listen to a lot of different type of music, so I want to say, and the fact that I have the ability to sample and loop, I want to be able to, sample and loop anything and have it be a moment in a beat tape, even if it's like 20, 30 seconds. And I feel like Dilla was somebody that kind of understood that too, especially through listening to Rough Draft. So Untitled is like, I dubbed it as the instrumental series inspired by the world we live in. And I started it like in I want to say 2018. I started in 2018. Oh, the original Untitled is actually all streaming. We took that shit down on streaming. I think it starts off, Untitled 2 is where it starts at, if I'm not mistaken. So I got Untitled 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 is like the Take Notice instrumental, or the Take Notice intro. I did that. That was actually the last track I did for the album. Because I did all the music and I sequence as I go, like with shit I like with, shit I hear, like out here records we do at my studio, the Sound Lab Recorder Studios. We do records almost every day, and yeah, that was just like a tape where the music was done, the body of the album was done. Like I probably had all the records already, but once I playlisted them and I sequenced them a little bit, I was like, oh shit, this kind of like give me like this is Untitled, like you feel me? Like this is like an Untitled vibe, and I just slapped the intro on there, and yeah, like most of those songs, like the Whiten track was just that was just like a regular day in the studio, like was working, did the beat for that, sheesh. Well, it was that wasn't a normal day actually. That shit was fucking crazy. That shit was wild. Like I still got a video on my phone. I got a crazy ass video in my phone of when that shit was being recorded. I'm gonna see if I can post that shit tomorrow. But yo, that was a crazy day. I ain't gonna lie. It was definitely a crazy fucking day. And then the fucking what else? The last one, the We All Here shit with Tega and Mook, that was a crazy one. Cause that was like those are really my guys. So the fact that they trusted me to do that, I really like that one too. The fucking what's the name? The Freeman Jam joint. Yeah. I think that's like one of my favorite beats I've ever done. For sure. Definitely one of my favorite beats I've ever done. Cause like a lot of my beats like hit real hard. But the ones I've been loving the most right now are like super, like simple, straightforward, not too like disorienting. Not disorienting, but just like not too much. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. It calls for different shit. But Untitled 7 came together because, it was just me, like, again, like doing records with the guys, them trusting me to put good shit together, me trusting them, putting that shit together, playlisting it the right way, sequencing it the right way, dressing it the right way with the right samples, and really giving it that like it's a producer tape feel. I'm a DJ, so I really want my shit to feel like a DJ. All my albums, I don't want my shit to feel like there's a pause.
Yeah.
Or at least any awkward pauses. Because
Yeah.
I'm starting to believe in pauses. I'm starting to believe in like having like in my next tapes you'll hear. But Untitled 7 was essentially like I to DJ tape with this version from a rough draft. It's just a mixtape, essentially. You know, mixtape of like my homies and just my production and shit. And like Camino did his thing. Yeah, Camino definitely did his thing. Camino's a dude. He's a good dude, bro. He's a good dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? He did right by me on that motherfucker. Knack did his thing, as always.
Yeah.
So as always. That's like not even like a fucking, you know what I'm saying? Some shit's just not debatable.
Yes, definitely.
And then Monday night did beautifully on that shit. That's my dude too. We gonna do some shit too. We're about to do some shit too. Who else is on that motherfucker? I'm high as shit right now. Gordy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gordy did his thing on that motherfucker. Yo, that shit is a great tape. I ain't gonna lie, fuck. That's a great tape.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's definitely a great tape. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of like the love that it received was a little bit unexpected. I ain't gonna lie, in my opinion. But I'm just getting used to more people being aware of what's going on up here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, definitely was not expecting like Conductor Williams to like tap in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or like, you know, like even with like gun and shit, holding the tape, holding the painting and shit, and, you know, now just bottom for it, and yeah, the tapes are already the tapes, CDs. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Untitled 8's gonna be nasty though. Like
You know.
Untitled 8, I think I have what sounded like Untitled 8. The Boldy James is on there. Conway's up on there again with Knack. Monday made another appearance.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get a Dunny. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. But yeah, how the stuff came together, like it was just a mixture of just shit I was just doing, you know.
So, do you reckon you'll be as prolific this year as you were last year?
Probably. This is what it is, bro. Like the only like, bro, I would have to like the only way that like I would not be able to keep going is if like you'd have to like some people literally have to take me off the face of the earth. And then even then you still gotta deal with my work still being here, speaking for itself.
Yeah.
So yeah, like pretty much yes, bro. Like I don't know, bro. I just keep getting better. I'm just gonna keep getting better. So like, yeah, bro. Like I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna keep. I love marketing this shit. I love marketing this shit, bro. Like I do it in a creative way. I feel like that I excel at, you know, making my homies look good and, you know, making good product look even better. And yeah, bro. I mean, fuck, bro. Like I damn near already am more prolific this year than I am last year. If you think about it, in January, bro, like we got Conway the Machine, Knack again, Boldy James, 12 videos with my homie, like with 456, the brand that's coming out here. You know? And now and Angel Filthy Souls about to come out everywhere. Like we already got the CDs and tapes for that. We sold double the amount that we had before.
Yep.
Like Elevation Records was already doing well.